Hey guys, welcome to Unbiased Rugby. So I woke up early this morning. The game between Tonga and New Zealand, I think it was on at about 5 o'clock in the morning, South African time. So I woke up pretty early to actually watch the game. I was expecting maybe, I don't know really what to expect. I haven't seen Tonga play, and I don't think I've ever seen Tonga play. Maybe years ago I've seen Tonga play, but I was expecting a little bit more. But the final score being 92-7, New Zealand absolutely trounced Tonga in the game. I just think the last 50 minutes, I think every single player for New Zealand came onto the field, and you could see the structures just changed a little bit. But flipping hell, let's be completely honest. I was going through some of the stats. Just run meters, 1,089 to 254. I've never seen a run meters of 1,000. That's a kilometer. It's absolutely amazing. I looked at 14 tries to 1, 11 conversions to 1. But it was amazing because the possession and the territory was more in Tonga's favour than New Zealand. So it just goes to show you don't need to have all the territory to actually win those games. But I was looking at 67% tackle ratio for Tonga and 91% for New Zealand. I'm not 100% sure what New Zealand got out of this game. I think they were able to play all their field, but everything just seemed to work for them. I mean, every single thing. I was just going through the tries here, and if I look at the player stats, Ben Smith scored 2. It was so great to see Ben Smith actually back on form. I think for me he is at 15, and that's where he should be playing. It's his best position, and I honestly feel that's where he needs to be. I think he's had a few games where he's been a little bit off the boil, but this game he really showed that what Ben Smith's all about. Steve Reese 1 try, Ryan Crotty 2 tries, George Bridge 4 tries, TJ Perenara 1 try, Cody Taylor 1, Artie Sevilla 1, Matt Todd 1, Kieran Reid 1. Good grief. I think look at Kieran Reid. I think he's 1 try away from equaling Richie McCaw's record of the most tries tries by a forward. So I'm sure he's going to get it. He's still got a whole World Cup, and he's still quite a few games to play. I've got a feeling he may equal Richie McCaw's record. But guys, I'm not 100% sure what New Zealand got out of the game. It was an absolute hiding. But I've just finished watching Australia play Samoa, and I really enjoyed how Samoa played. And for me, I think Australia got more out of that game than what New Zealand got out against Tonga. Even though, flipping hell, it's just the moves they were doing, and their defensive structure, and their kicking, and flipping hell, what an amazing side. And for that, if they just got to put on that kind of effort against any nation in the world, and they're going to win that game. But absolute hiding. I looked at it and I thought, jeepers, it's a pretty low score for a T20 side. That's the kind of scoring it was. 92-7. It's not the highest score they've ever had against Tonga, but that comes seriously close. But what do you think of the game? I really like the way that Artie Sevilla plays. He's really getting into his role. He's not as aggressive when Dane Coles is not playing. He just plays, and really always over the game line. I really like the way Cody Taylor played. I thought Ryan Crotty it's so great to have him back. Definitely the best 12 for me currently playing. Antonetta Brown had a good game. I've actually got the player stats over here. Ben Smith, Steve Reese was great. ALB was good. George Bridge was exceptional. George Bridge was exceptional. Bowden Barrett. Matt Todd was good. Artie Sevilla was good. Sam Hartley, everyone was good, and that's saying a hell of a lot. And Nipu Lualala, I thought he had a great game. It was amazing. I've been really talking about Owen Franks and not having him playing, but I've really started to see how New Zealand are starting using their prop forwards as really mobile ball carriers. And offloading, those offloads from the props was absolutely sublime at the beginning of the game. And I can see that that's maybe the kind of game plan that they're trying to take into the World Cup, where everyone's a lot more mobile. You've got your big guys going up in the channels, but they actually can offload, and they're good, excellent ball carriers, exceptional handling skills. And I've got a feeling that that's the way that New Zealand are going to try combat the line speed. It was very not the same as the Australian game, the last game, where they were doing the half kicks over the top to try get in behind the defensive line. It was a little bit different. They didn't have to do it. I thought the kicking was a little bit deep, but I have a feeling when there's a tense line speed, they're gonna be able to get the combating, because a lot of the defensive lines, you could see the defensive lines that were there, but then the wingers were quite far back, and they were left a lot of open space for the New Zealanders to play. Whereas I know South African other times their winger comes a lot further up and then leaves a lot of space behind them. So watch the space. I have a feeling that there's going to be a hell of a lot of more cross kicking at the World Cup, because just from the absolute line speed, there's going to be space in behind the players. But yeah, what did you think of it? Who was your favourite player of the day? Looking at the game, probably Ben Smith, Ben Smith. I just thought it's so great to have him back, playing really excellent rugby. Yes, I could look at George Bridge, but he's a finisher. He's there to score tries, and that the South African game the day before, Mapimpi scored 3. When you're playing against these tier 2 nations, your wingers need to be scoring those tries, and flipping hell, 14 tries. That's absolutely amazing. But yeah, guys. I'm looking forward to the Wales Ireland game this evening. I think it's going to be a little bit different to last weekend. But yeah, it's been super interesting this whole weekend of rugby. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful week. Chat soon. Cheers. Bye.